Hello everyone. Good morning. This is Paparao Challagunda, working as an associate professor in Guntur Engineering College in Electronics and Communication Engineering Department. Today we discuss about the pulse code modulation. Shortcut we are using that PCM. The pulse code modulation is the most commonly used digital modulation scheme. In PCM, the available range of signal voltage is divided into levels and each is assigned a binary number. Why? Because here we are using the pulse. Then the pulse is converted into binary, either zeros or ones. Each sample is represented by a binary number and transmitted serially one by one. The first bit is completed, then the second bit is going on. The first bit number 1 is transmitted and the bit number 2 is coming. The number of levels available depends upon the number of bits used to express the sample value. The number of levels is given by n is equivalent to 2 power m. The PCM consists of 3 steps to digitize an analog signal. They are sampling, quantization, binary encoding. Before we sample, we have to filter the signal to limit the maximum frequency of the signal. Filtering should ensure that we do not distort the signal, that is, remove high frequency components that affect the signal shift. Then generally the filter functioning is, we are giving the input signal is equivalent to pulsating DC and we are getting the output of the filter is pure DC. So any high frequencies, that is the unwanted signals, that unwanted signals is removing whenever we are in the filtering. So why we go for that? The first one is the filter, the signal to limit the maximum frequency of the signal. How much signal frequency we are giving to the input, then how much signal frequency we are receiving the output. In case the maximum frequency is overlap, whenever we receive the input signal, then we are getting the output signal, the distorted signal. Such type of signals we are using the filter. The unwanted signals is removing, then you are getting the output signal is what you are sent the original signal. That purpose we are using the filter. Next, go for that. Pulse code modulation elements of the PCM system. Here generally that 3 blocks we are using. They are the transmitter, a receiver, transmission path. The transmission path is nothing but channel. In the communication, these are 3 blocks is the main important. The transmitter is connected to the channel and channel is connected to the receiver. The same 3 blocks we are using to here in the transmitter. What are the blocks is there, and each and every block, what is the functioning of each and every block? The first one is source of continuous the times message signal that is giving to the transmitter, and the continuous time message signal you are getting or you are giving to source to your low pass filter. Here the low pass filter function is, it allows only low frequencies, it eliminates high frequencies. Then you are getting this frequency, or then you are getting the signal is what you are giving the input signal, that is the first the signal is converted into samples. Then after completing of the samples, then quantizing of the signal. After completing of the quantizing, you are giving that security. Like how you are giving the security is here encrypting or decrypting. So encrypting purpose we are using that security is, anyone can not theft purpose we are using encoding. Then finally we are getting the output signal is PCM signal applied to the channel input. Then the output is connected to the channel, that is the distorted PCM signal produced at channel output. Then regenerate 2 repeaters, number of regenerate 2 repeaters we are using in the channel, because of we are getting the output signal of the transmitter, we are giving the original input signal. that is we are getting or not identified, then we are not receiving the original signal, then regenerative, that is the repeating of that regenerative repeaters, the regenerated PCM signal applied to the receiver, then again that output of the channel is given to the input of your receiver, that is the final channel output. Here again regenerative circuit is there. Then in the transmitter we are encrypting, that is the encoder. In the receivers we are using decrypted, that is decoder. Only decoder or the decrypted is assigning into the only receiver. After that reconstruction of the filter, after getting the decoding, any errors is there or any unwanted signals is there, these all signals are all error signals is eliminated, it requiring of one filter. Then you are getting that output is original signal. The output signal, original signal is given to the destination. So these are the elements of PCM system. Then go for that next. In the pulse code modulation PCM, we are using the processing of this one. So first we are giving the analog signal, then PCM is encoded. How we were encoded? First the sample the signal, after that quantizing the signal, then we are getting the output of the quantizer like display here only. So your sample, this is the analog signal, that is sampling and quantizing, counting a number of. So this is the quantizer signal is were given to the encoding. The complete signal is secreted, that is converted into the bits, that is the digital data. Then here the sampling is, here only samples of this one. And these samples is by using like this one, quanting, the counting of that quantizing. Then the complete these two signals is converted into digital data, that is the encoding signal. So like this one, here we are giving the input signal equivalent to sinusoidal signal, and this sinusoidal signal is converted into like the sampling and quantizing, and finally we are getting the output value is equivalent to digital data. So here the sampling and counting is sampling, quantization and coding is. So here the quantization we are using the 0 to 7, for example you can take the 2 power 3 input values. Then here the first sample signal is given to 3, then the binary value equivalent to 3. Then this is the second sample you are getting, that like we are using the signal equivalent to 5, then we go for that 101, that is the 5, and this is the 6 and 110, this is the 7, 111. Then this one sampled and this one same and this one same. Then this is the binary, the quantizing, this data is taken to here, the 010, that is the first 010 value equivalent to 2, initial value are given that, again 101. So 101 is the 5 value, next 110, then we go for that 6. Here like we are using that, the data. So for example, if you can take this one 101, that is the 5, here we are using, okay. So this is this output of your encoded. Then each and every block will go for that sampling in your PCM. The process of generating pulses of 0, width and of amplitude equal to the instantaneous amplitude of the analog signal. The number of pulses per second is called sampling rate. And this is the definition on functioning of the quantization. The process of dividing the maximum value of the analog signal into a fixed number of levels. In order to convert the PM into a binary code, the levels obtained are called quantization levels. And the quantization is by quantizing the PM pulse, original signal is only approximated. The process of converting analog signals into PCM is called quantizing. Since the original signal can have an infinite number of signal levels, the quantizing process will produce errors called quantizing errors or the quantizing noise. And this is the quantizing, we are using the two types of quantizations. There mid-rate and second one is mid-rise. Mid-rate and mid-rise. So the first we go for that mid-rate. Here we are observing these two circuits. Then we are getting the output, the staircase process, that is the steps. Then you have started with -3 to 0, half the negative value of the input level. Then the half of the negative value and half of the positive value, both are is showing in 0 level only. That is the mid read. This is the read of the mid. And coming to the mid range, then started with the -3 negative value we have started of the staircase, that is the steps, to here point or the some value of negative, that is rising of this one. This is the mid rise. Here the input level of the negative and positive both are is showing in the 0 level. Here the negative and positive values of the output levels both are is rising purpose. Then this is the mid range. So this is the difference between the quantization errors or the quantization and quantization. The coding and decoding purpose we are using the quantization. The process of converting an analog signal into PCM is called coding. The inverse operation is called decoding. So inverse operation is nothing but the inverse operation of the coding is called decoding. The both procedures are accomplished in a codec. Is nothing but coding and decoding, or the coder or the decoder. And this is like the previous case, we are using that sampling, quantization and coding. The quantization level numbers were indicated in the 0 to 7, and then encoded output is like this one 0 to 7, that is converted into binary values. Then you are giving the input signal equivalent to sine star signal. The first sine star signal is converted into samples, and second the samples is converted into quantization purpose. Then 0 to t seconds and t seconds to 2t seconds, 2t seconds to 3t seconds, and 3t seconds to 4t seconds. And then what you are getting the quantizing of the value 0 seconds, then we go for the 3, and 1t seconds we go for that 6, and 2t seconds we go for that, sorry, this is the 7 and this is the 6, like that we are using. Then the output waveform of this one. Next. So analog signal and flat top PCM signal and quantized PCM signals, we are in the sampling rates. Here we are using that staircase, either quantization types, mid-range or mid-trade. Here mid-trade we are using. Why? Because this is the reference levels of the input levels value coming from negative to positive here, and here we are using mid-rise we are using. Both we are using the quantizations. Then the type of the signals is the analog signal of this one, like this one is the analog signal. And PM signal, the dotted lines is nothing but PM signal, that is the flat top PM signal. And the dark of this one is quantized signal. This is the quantized PM signal. So here we are observing that, like this one. Okay. So the some drawbacks of that PCM. We are using the DPCMs and delta modulations. Then we go for the next class. We discuss about the delta modulation, that is the overlap and Gaussian noise. So different, both are I will explain you. Go for the next. Quantization error. Here when a signal is quantized, we introduced an error. The coded signal is an approximation of the actual amplitude value, is nothing but quantization error. The difference between the actual and coded value. The actual coded value is nothing but midpoint. Either mid-read point or the mid-rise point is referred to as the quantization error. The more zeros, the more zones, the smaller, which result in the smaller errors. But the more zones, the more bits is required to encode the samples, is nothing but higher bit rate. The quantization error, we are using that this one. The two type of errors is there. They are round off errors or overload errors. So round off errors and overload errors, this is the round off error, overload. So because the higher than off, you are giving the input signal, overload, and this is round off errors, here to value. Drawbacks of the pulse code modulation is, in PCM system, n number of binary digits are transmitted. This is the most important point of PCM system. That is, you can send at a time number of binary digits. This is the most drawback. Why this is the drawback is, hence the signaling rate and the channel bit bandwidth of PCM is very large. So number of channels we can give the particular bandwidth, then these channels is overlapping on one by one, may or may not. That's why this is the drawback of the pulse code modulation. And also encoding and decoding and quantizing circuitry of PCM is complex. These are the true drawbacks of pulse code modulation. These two drawbacks to overcome, we go for that differential pulse code modulation. That will be explained in the next class. Okay. Thank you.